Yeah, welcome to my video. In this section, we are going to talk about how to repair any iPhone backglass. But in this video, we're going to be using iPhone 14 Pro Max to do the experiment. A customer brought it, actually. The problem that the phone is having is charging and backglass. The phone doesn't charge. If you put a cord now, it will not work. We have tested it and confirmed. So the phone came from neighboring states. So we'll proceed further to repair the backglass first. Then we will allow the phone to rest and then to cool down the temperature before we check the charging port of the thing. I know it's going to work. So now we'll proceed. I put on my workstation, set my platform, bring out all the needed tools in order to get the job done. Now, I put it in the right temperature. As you can see, my hand is not totally firm there because I'm holding phone at the same time. I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing while using the other hand. So now you see that I'm holding a blade. At that moment, I can't hold to the workstation because the other hand has been kept busy holding the phone. But I will try as much as possible to show the details. So now I proceed gradually. The backglass has been changed before. I don't know how it was changed. But what I noticed is that although it was high quality backglass that was used to replace it and it's there. So it's a little bit difficult to remove. Not that as follow-come. But I even prefer removing follow-come backglass rather than the repaired ones. But it's good. Let's continue. What is more important in backglass repair is this. You must be able to control your temperature as an engineer. You must be able to control your temperature. You must know the appropriate temperature to be used. Now it is now that I just covered the camera lens. It was exposed before. That should not cause panic simply because I'm not hitting that area. So that's why I didn't cover it initially. But I know what I'm doing, that before I get there, I'm going to cover it with an insulator that will prevent the heat so that the lens of the camera will not absorb heat and then which can damage it. So the most difficult things to do in backglass repair is the cleaning, because the cleaning will determine the actual result. It's not about the speed of removing it. No, what really counts is the end job. Now, the appearance of the phone. You will see how this phone will turn out to be after the repair. I'm very sure you're going to love it. So now you apply your heat. Depending on what you know to use. Like me, I prefer something around 200 degrees. Yes, now, if you will be using 200 degrees Celsius, there is a placement. You must keep a kind of distance between the phone and the blower. If you want to use 250, you need to take the phone afar a bit, the workstation afar from the phone. Do you get? Likewise, if you are using 300, the blower must be afar from the phone. But that one is more dangerous because taking blower away from the phone can expose other components that you don't want to tamper with. So it's better to just be around maybe 200 or 180 and then you bring your blower closer to the phone. So as I'm doing here, I know what I'm actually eating. The camera side I'm eating, I know it's something I can still touch. I can feel the heat with my hand. It means it's not that hot. If you see the way I'm pointing the blower directly to the camera lens, it's not direct. It's the angle of recording that make it to seem like that. And I'm trying to avoid the flashlight as well because it's glued together. So proper care must be taken. What I'm after is the camera lens and the flashlight. Once the two is okay, then we are good to go. So after a while, I keep on trying my best so that I can get that part removed. Even though this area is the most difficult. But however, we must have it done now as an engineer. Yeah, I tested everything before we started working on the phone and it was working perfectly. including the flashlight, the portrait, and the camera. So there's no point after repair that is not going to work. So that's why you need to keep focus. As you can see, I'm done with the removal of the back glass, and the phone is still working perfectly, which means I'm stage 1 ahead. Now I need to protect the MagSafe back, the wireless charging. That's the wireless charging coil there. So I need to protect it so that it will not remove. Normally it was protected, but now I get things done. Now the job is done. Finally, you can see the results. I know you're going to love it, and this is amazing. Just take your time, do it one after the other. Don't rush yourself. Take care.